What's up, Ski2Board fans? Welcome to our second of 3 videos for summer prep. In the summer, sometimes when there's no snow, it's good to look to another extreme sport like skateboarding to help you keep up your skills. In summertime, I like to skateboard. It's actually really similar to snowboarding because your stance on the board is pretty similar, and the way you turn on your toes and your heels. So if you're new to skateboarding and snowboarding, the way you stand on a skateboard is really similar to snowboarding. You just spread your feet apart about shoulder width and get a very even stance on the board. Maybe bend your knees and get really balanced over top of it. So your first time on the mountain, a lot of times people have a hard time getting up. So when you start snowboarding, you're going to have both your feet in the bindings. You're going to be in a seated position, and you're going to have to work your way up to a standing position. So this is kind of your first move to start moving down the mountain. So it's good to practice that on a skateboard. Just sitting on a bench here and then having my feet shoulder width apart on the board. Just transfer your weight forward and maintain it when you stand up. So when you get to a little bit higher level on the slopes, you might want to hit up a little terrain park and do some cool little tricks. Right here we have what's called a rail, and a simple trick to learn on a rail on both a skateboard and a snowboard is called a board slide. And that's when you're riding up to the rail and you jump on, and then your board lands right in the middle. So with both of the trucks like evenly split, it looks exactly the same on a snowboard actually. So I can demonstrate that move there. So another trick you can do as a snowboarder on a rail is called a frontside board slide. It's really similar to a regular board slide, except you come up from the opposite side and you jump on. Your board lands right in the middle like a board slide, except your feet are facing backwards like this, and you have your shoulders turned like this. So another trick you can learn on a snowboard is called a nose press. It's basically the board bends and you use your bindings to bend the board forward, which is the nose. So on a skateboard, a really similar trick is called a nose manual. It's when you put all your weight on the front truck and you balance on the nose like this. Summertime, I look to extreme sports like skateboarding to help me keep up my snowboarding skills. Just practice those little tips that we talked about, like standing up on the board and carving, and if you work up to it, you can start doing board slides and other tricks that you want to take to the terrain park.